Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Accounting by Dia. Today I want to share with you how to use Zoom application for online classes that I usually do recently, like several days. Actually, for many years I've done online classes before, but I'm not using Zoom. I'm using Google Meet before. And recently I use Zoom because I find it easier, and second of all, there are a lot of features that Google Meet doesn't have. So for several days from now, I probably will share other tools as well that I use for my online classes, and hopefully it can help um, other teachers, especially my friends who are behind this video, because many of them are um, requesting me to share with them my experience of doing online learning. So let's start. Okay, so this is my desktop. So first of all, you will need to install Zoom application. You can find it in the Google Chrome. You can click on Zoom, and then go to resources on top here, and then download Zoom client. Actually, Zoom also gave you video tutorials about things. You can try to explore by yourself. What I'm going to share with you today, it's just simply what I've usually done in my online class. So you have to download this one first, and it goes here, zoom.pkg, and then go to downloads here, and then you click in this one, and then you install. Yeah. Since I already installed one, so I don't need to install it again, but you can install in your own laptop, and then that's it. So once you have that Zoom, so click on the Zoom, and this is the desktop or dashboard of the Zoom itself. So you can create a new meeting right away. You can join to a meeting, and you can schedule the meeting, or you can share screen. So let's say I want to start a meeting right away without scheduling it. So you can click on new meeting, and it's still connecting. So click on join with computer audio, and that's it. So I'm in the meeting. But if I want to invite people to join with me, I can just do invite. I can copy URL or copy invitation. So if you copy URL, it will goes like this, like that. If you copy invitation, it will goes like this. So this is the invitation, and this is just the link. So it's up to you. You can use either way. So usually if I want to have a conference with my friends, I just copy the link without copy the URL, and I just copy paste it in the in WhatsApp, and then they can just directly join the link. Okay, so let's end the meeting. End meeting for all, or leave meeting. So end meeting for all, it means everybody in the meeting room, or all participants, will be closed at the same time. If you leave meeting, the meeting room is still there, and people people there also can still talking to each other. Meanwhile, you already gone from the meeting room. So if you are a host, and you are a teacher, so you end meeting for all to avoid students are still talking in the meeting room without you. So close it. So if you want to join, then there's a link for meeting ID. Usually this one, this with numbers like 2550 blah 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 blah, and then you can click in name and then join. Yeah. If you want to have a schedule, usually you have a schedule with your students, right? So you can click on schedule and then you create a meeting there. But what I can suggest you, if you have a Google Classroom, you don't have to create a schedule meeting all the time. What you can do, it's just copy your ID, meeting ID. Where can you find it? You go to this meetings, and then this is your ID. So the reason why I use this ID all the time to all of my meetings, so that students are remember my meeting ID, so I don't have to create a meeting ID, like generate a different meeting ID every time I want to start the meeting. So just this copy invitation, it's fine. So you can copy this link to all of your meeting. Okay, so let's do the example of new meeting and schedule. Okay, so to start a new meeting, now I want to add or invite people. I copy the URL and then I send through WhatsApp, and I am now clicked on the link, and then I will enter with my personal Gmail using my tab. So, and it's still connecting. So there's a notification that I have to admit someone. So I admit. So this is me, and the person there is your student. So you can see it that way, or you can see it with, if it is full screen, it goes like this, and this is you, and you can click on the gallery view to see all of your students. If you have 15 students, then they will shown here 15 boxes, 16 boxes with you. And if you want to chat with your students, you can chat here, group chat. So you can type in blah blah blah, hello, then there you can exit full screen, so it goes like this. So how are you, say something like that. Yeah. And then if you want to close the camera, you can click this one, stop video. Then your students cannot see you, but you can see the students. If you clicked on that again, then students can see you again. So this is to mute or not mute the audio. And this is the participants that you have. If you have 15 students, then you have 15 students. And this is record and reaction. Can be like that, can be like that. Yeah. So next, how to record. So if I wanted to record my meeting so that my students who are probably sick can rewatch again what we discussed in the class, is use this one, record. And then after that, I want to share screen with them because I want to discuss something, and it is on my desktop. So share screen. So there are a lot of items or a lot of windows that you can use. First, if you want to use whiteboard, then you can share whiteboard. So that's the online whiteboard. So actually I have this pencil and this drawing pad. So I bought it years ago. It cost me around 400. You can buy it anywhere. You can buy in Tokopedia, in Shopee, in anywhere. You can also purchase other brand, but the keyword would be drawing tablet. So let's say I want to share with them assets is plus liabilities equals to capital. So this is the basic accounting equation. So that's how you do with whiteboard. And you can close it. You can close it. Or you can share screen and then click on your desktop and then share. So if you share desktop with your students, so as the students will see this in their MacBook. Yeah, they see that. They see my desktop. Okay, so every time I scroll to the other windows, and I'll show them a PDF file like this. It will seem like that in their screen. Okay, now I share my screen, and they will see this windows in the students screen, and then you can see your students over here. If you have a lot of students, you can click on the grid lines as well. Since I only have one participant, so it shows a little bit smaller. You can move it here as well. You can move it there, or if you don't want to see your students, you can if you want to see only your students, you can click on this one, or if you want to minimize it, you go for this one. Yeah, so since I want to see my students and I wanted to make sure that they are there, so I use this window, and then I start to like discuss the paper with them. Actually this morning I have extra class with them, and I am discussing this paper. So for incomplete records, so I give them assignment, and I gave them assignment on March 23rd, which is 2 days ago. I asked them to print the worksheet, and then I asked them to prioritize question number 1 and 2, because I'm planning to continue question 3 to 5 yesterday, 24th of March. And this is the notes that I gave to them. This is the notes. Actually, since I gave them hard copy, but some of them are left the notes at the school, and they're not allowed to go to school. They're not allowed to go anywhere outside the house. So I share with them the soft copy as well. And then this is the incomplete records, and that I shared with them. This is the paper that I shared with them. I asked them to continue to do, and I can share with you how I make annotations that in another video. Stop share if you finished, and then you can screenshot the screen, and then that's your evidence that your students are actually there studying with you. And you can stop recording. Then the video itself will be converted to MP4 once you end the meeting. And then um, end the meeting, for all, and then the recording video that you did during Zoom is converted right away. So you just have to wait, and then you will see it in the documents under Zoom folder. So there are a lot of Zoom video that I create. So after it's done, the video is been converted to MP4. So this is the video. You can play it again, and then you can edit it through iMovie or any movie editor. Next is how to schedule a meeting. So if you want to schedule a meeting, you click on the schedule, and then you can click on the classroom, for example, accounting secondary 3A, and then it goes for tomorrow. What time? Let's say 10 o'clock, and then tomorrow as well, and then it ends on 11 for 1 hour class. Your Zoom basic plan has 40 minutes time limit. Yes, if you are using free account, again, that if you are using free account, there's a limitation for the conference meeting, only 40 minutes. And if you are using unlimited one, you have to upgrade. But right now I'm using the free one. Untick the recurring meeting, and you can choose to generate automatically, means the ID is not your ID meeting. But if it is for your classroom, then I suggest you to use personal meeting ID. Will you require a meeting password or not? I don't like to use the password for my students because I don't want them to be late in the class. So just clicked on, and then I put the admit, or you can just put the password so that you don't have to click on the admit. You can just let them in with the password. It's your choice. So video host on, yes. Participant on, of course, because I want them to I want to see their face. I want their camera is on. So audio is still phone and computer audio, and then calendar, you can click on the Google Calendar, and then clicked on schedule. It goes directly to your Google Calendar. Then click on the ID, allow, and then here it is. And then you can choose if you want to be customized, become daily, or custom to like every weekly. So it's your choice. So I'm not going to press it as recurring, and then you will see there is a link there, and then you can save it. There is an option for adding guests as well, but I am not suggesting it, or you can probably do that so that it will shown in your students calendar. But if you choose not to, it's fine as well. You can add your students name, like I make my own group name in the Google contacts. Then I have all of my students name, and then I can save, and then I can choose to not send or send. So I cancel this calendar because I don't want to send a meeting with them randomly. So I discard this. Yep. So usually after I create that, then it will shown in your Google Calendar. And then what you can do next is to update your Google Classroom. So that's how you do the schedule. And then the rest of the video is the same when you are doing the new thing. I hope it can help. And happy explore, teachers. Next, I want to show you another video about how to make annotation in the Google Slides or PowerPoint or PDF. That's it for me. I hope it is useful for you. And if you have any questions, you can type in the comment. I hope I can answer it some other time. Thank you very much for watching my video, and take care, stay safe, and have a nice day. Bye bye.